Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Ni No Kuni 2, our Revenant Kingdom. I've been doing this for a while. I don't know, I find it really satisfying. You kind of land, then he stretches his leg down, then you bounce back up. It's a bit weird. Also, over on this one, if you get it just right, wait for it, you can do this. You can just go and shake like crazy. I've been having fun with benches just before I was recording. Anyway, forgetting the weird glitchiness that you can cause to happen around benches, we are playing Ni No Kuni 2. We're in the garden domes. We're in the middle of like a giant city in a tower, but there's like fake clouds and stuff, and a little garden in here. Seems like a nice place to visit, but then like we go outside and it's all factory-like. And speaking of factories, that is where we're heading to. We are heading to the factory. We're trying to find some Memoliths, which have basically recordings of when everyone was a child. Well, not a child, when they were starting up this facility. We need to show it to the president to try and rekindle his memory to stop him being completely evil. That's what's going on at the moment. I also invented a new game in the last episode. So when I pick up items, I'm not going to do it every time because it'll drive you crazy, but sometimes when I'm feeling cheeky, I'm going to say a sentence with a blank, and then I'm going to fill in the blank with whatever I pick up. For example, I could say, the best present I ever got was when someone got me a slice of creamy cheese. There we go. You get the idea. Sometimes there are hilarious results. Bzzz, factory security at level 5. Authorized personnel only. Wait a second while I teach our friend here some manners. Welcome, fellow workers. Here's to another great day at Broadleaf Inc. Just say the word if you need the elevator. That's more like it. Right then, we need to get into the factory. So, this is the elevator. Is this the elevator into the factory then? Beep, beep. Let's have a great time at work today. We're all going to have a ton of overtime this week, so let's make it a ton of fun. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Would you like to use the elevator? Sure. Let's go into the factory. So basically, the evil president has been making everyone do loads of overtime, basically making them work like slaves. They're not very happy about it, which is, well, pretty understandable. So we have come here, as usual, to save the day. And yeah, we think Doran might be behind it all because he so often is. So this is the factory floor. I like the music. Bitter, bitter. Bitter, bitter, bitter.
Well, no.
Look at me here just riffing with the music. Anyway, let's find out what the plan is. It looks like there might be monsters down here. This looks like a bit like of a dungeon.
So, how'd you propose to find these memory stone contrivances of yours in the great cavern of a place like this, eh, girlie?
Well, Memoliths are pretty small, right? Which means people lose them all the time. And that's not good when they're filled with sensitive data. Which is why I created a handy utility to scan the vicinity to find them. Look at like Lofty just staring up at her.
Utility, what now? In which vicinity, how now?
Thanks to this database, we know the serial numbers of the Memoliths that we're missing. So if they're here, we should be able to see them soon enough. Whoa. Oops, looks like I'm getting a reading already. It's someplace nearby. It's coming from the archive over there. But the whole facility's on lockdown. We'll need to fire up the boilers before we can get in. Come on, I'll take you to the one on this floor. I'll send you the floor plan, so if you get lost, you can check your map.
Wow.
Are these like security? Okay, we're gonna be battling security robots by the looks of things. I guess they needed to come up with some sort of monster for us to be fighting down here. It'd be weird if there's just like Poco Roco thingies, whatever they are, go around the place. And a trapdoor as well. Okay, this is handy, so we can get in and out if we need to. I can't really play the game with the chest because I'll get like armor or something. Oh no, I got steely nuggets. I just want to find items to pick up. That's all I want to do now. Well, let's go about these guys. So these look like manageable levels. Nothing too extreme, which is good. I mean, they are like, when they do have the orange writing, it is saying that they're like a pretty high level compared to me. But as you can see, I am able to hold my own against them. I should probably have a little bit of a play around with the tactic tweaker, because I'm assuming I'm going to be only facing robots down here. So I guess I should shake it up a little bit to make it so I can face them. So Wander versus Wilderness. I don't know what it would be out of these. Oh, maybe Solidity. So let's go for Solidity there. And then where would they be on this? So Puddle Poisoning, Blackness, Bedazzlement. I don't know where it would be in terms of there. Puddle Poisoning... resistance to boost against damage or sleep. Yeah, I don't know really what to change around for these. So let's just leave that one as it is. I'm sure it will be fine. But yeah, I think seeing as we're probably going to be mainly facing up against the solid robots, that will help us out. Of course, as I say that, we go straight up against a bunch of gooey enemies that I'm going to be not as strong against. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. There's the thing with the tactic tweaker is like it's always very general. And it makes like you better at one thing, but then worse for something else. And so, like, you're not going to be, like, switching it in the middle of the battle or before every single fight. So sometimes it's a better idea just to leave it and just hope everything's going to turn out okay. And is this an elevator? I don't think it's going to work because the power's down. Looks like the control panel isn't active at the moment. So we need to get it active first. So, looks like, by a complete massive coincidence, I happen to be heading in the right direction anyway. And there's an item for us to pick up. My favorite thing to add to soup to make it tasty is a piece of quality cloth. Don't you love soaking a quality cloth into your soup? Because you can soak it all up in the soup, you see, and then you can suck it all out, and it's really disgusting. Is this one of those boiler things that you were talking about? Yeah, I reckon we can light it. If we can light it, then the steam produced will get it generating power. A steam engine, huh? Then we'll need some fuel. I guess you could put it like that. Even Evan, I'm going to teach you a spell. Listen carefully. What? Yes, of course. Oh, I'm really liking this music. You learned the Kindle spell. This spell allows you to read books with a backlight and store lots of digital versions of plenty of literature. If you cast that one on the boiler, you should be able to get the right number of fire higglies together to help you light it. Your usual fire spells are well and good for battle, but they don't give you the fire control you need for this kind of thing.
All right.
So I just need to cast Kindle on the boiler. All right, here it goes. No, you're gonna ruin your warranty if you set fire to your Kindle. Don't set fire to your Kindle. Little fiery higgledies going in to get the fire weed. Are they like just lighting the fire, or are they just like staying in there burning just to keep it going? But it looks like we have activated everything on the floor. Good, now we should be able to change the direction of the gears are turning. Use the control panels to use the gears. Okay, so that's the thing that we saw earlier. We'll shift the direction that they're turning in. Anyway, I want to play this game. So, my favorite thing to rub against my face is a dark crystal. Oh, that's not the direction. I thought that was going to be like something silly, but that's ominous. What happens if you rub a dark crystal on your face? Who knows? Who knows? Can I not get across there? I wonder if we change the way the gears are spinning, if that's going to do something. Oh, yeah, it looks like this panel, this is going to be able to flap down. Oh, maybe we can flap it back and forth to get around from one side to the other. Let's go to the control panel and see if this works. Oh, let's do one more of these first. God, I've got to try and think of these now. I was shocked when I opened the boot of his car and discovered a steely nugget. Right, let's go and use this control panel then. Aha! There we go. So that flapped down. So that's going to allow me to go back up there. So let's go that way first. See if there's going to be a treasure chest or something at the end. And then hopefully this is going to allow us to be able to get to the thingamajiggy, to get to the archive room is where we need to get to. Few googlies for us to take out on our way. I shouldn't skip too many of these fights. Oh, robots. I should be strong against the robots because of the tactic tweaker that I set up. But yeah, we shouldn't skip these because, as I said, we are a little bit underpowered in general at the moment. So we should be actively seeking out these battles because the only way you're going to level up is by doing the battles. And to be fair, even when I am a bit underleveled, like, I'm doing fine. Like, I'm never feeling too worried. I did buy a bunch of soraways and stuff as well, which is good to have. And yep, I got some more things down there as well. A bit of loot left over here. So yeah, let's see if we can get to the archive and go inside of it now. Okay, I switched around the platforms a little bit, and I think I've now got a clear path to get to the archive room. I know I just said I shouldn't skip battles, but that guy looks scary, so let's go straight inside of here and see if one of the Memoliths is lying around. God, this place is a mess! Yeah, when the treehouse finally went up, they moved our office over here, and this place wound up being where they dumped a bunch of the old records.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's dig out the Memolith, shall we? Right, so, oh, can you spot it? I'm going to give you 3 seconds to scan the room. Look carefully, everyone, and see if you can work out where it's hidden. It might not be easy, but I reckon you can do it. 3, 2, 1. No, you couldn't find it. Okay, I'll reveal the answer. It was actually this big, sparking, glowing thing which is pulsating here on the bookcase. Not much of a hunt. There we go. You obtained Memolith BL027. I wonder if we're going to watch it now. Ha! I knew I was right. Go Find Me is the headache-saving killer app the world's been waiting for.
Huh?
What kind of weird name is that? Never mind that. Let's watch the next Memolith. It's basically just like Find My iPhone, isn't it? is what this is, but for Memoliths.
Zip, the launch was a disaster. Everybody hates it. Half the units we shipped have been returned.
Is that the Infinity Gauntlet? Are they literally just making the Infinity Gauntlet?
What?
Why? Why? Damn it, my design was perfect!
I'm sorry, Zip. This is the end for us, huh? We're finished. Man. Oh, man. What are we gonna do?
You're gonna quit whining and start thinking, that's what. This isn't the end, it's the beginning. Someday soon, the world will finally understand my vision. We're not giving up until that day comes.
I guess it wasn't all good times in the early days of Broadleaf.
We nearly went under. Right then and there. I can remember sitting up crying all night long. It was hard. But nobody did more to get us back on our feet than Zip. He was an inspiration.
Well, I mean, he seemed a bit a bit grumpy, even back then. Like, you're gonna get to work and we're gonna make it happen. Dang it!
Oh, sorry, I gotta do the talking.
Ugh, it doesn't make any sense. The figures for the perpetual fission reactor, they're all over the place.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, sir, but with the prototype in this state, it's just not safe.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it. Just fix it. We need to finish this thing, and we need to finish it now. I don't care what it takes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. As I ran away really slowly.
Ugh, my head. Yeah, never mind that. We'll never get the job done if it slows me down. Nobody takes a break. Not me. Not anybody. We work all night if we have to.
Sounds like me when I'm rushing to get a YouTube video done.
Forget everything else. I need to make this video.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm getting a signal from the next level up. That's the Smart Stick Lab. Can you tell us exactly what a Smart Stick is on the way? Okay, let's get moving. I think it's like a Wii remote. Is that what you think a Smart Stick is? It's basically just like magic versions of like normal tech stuff that we have. And I'm just gonna pick up this item. The thing is, it's like the items that you get depend on like the areas that you are. So I guess like every time we get to a new area, I'll play the game for a bit because I don't know what it is that I'm gonna be picking up. But you know, as I said, certain areas appear in certain places. Seems like pebbles appear everywhere by the sounds of things as well. I don't need any more pebbles. Can I just like tell the game like I've got enough pebbles? Like Evan, if you walk over a pebble, just leave the pebble. We got it. We got plenty of pebbles for Evan. Actually, I'm gonna do it one more time here. I walked out my house and suddenly a 3-leafed saw away fell on my head. Oh, it's not a funny one. I want more of the, because so many of the items like are really silly sounding with like really weird descriptions. It just gets ruined. It's actually kind of funnier when you just get something that's just more normal for the game. Anyway, let's go check out some of these wyverns. I've had enough trouble with wyverns in this game. Oh, actually, speaking of trouble, I'm actually getting a little bit hurt. Whiff Waff, would you mind healing me up? I'm gonna try and stay back a little bit and avoid them until I've healed up. Yeah, I think I need to upgrade Whiff Waff a little bit more. Like, I always keep Whiff Waff Not the usual thing to say. Keep whiff waff with me because of the healing. But yeah, the healing. Oh, I switched. Oh, I switched. Okay. This is cool because I haven't actually had a chance to play around with her anymore. Seems like she is a little bit like Batu using the big hammer, but then she's got a gun like Roland has, really like rapid fire shooting it as well. Go on, look at this hammer as well. It's like on fire. Look at this thing. And then she's got this huge axe. Oh, is it like a special thing? Are like all of her things on fire? It looks like they might be. Let's go and play around as her for a little bit instead then. Looks like we're getting really high up and right on the outside of the tire as well. Of the tower as well. Apparently I cannot speak today. I'll just do the game again. Sorry, I can't resist it. I'm going to do it again. Let me try the same one again. So I went outside when suddenly a Gildas fell and landed on my head. Someone was doing that test, with they say like, oh, if you drop money from the Empire State Building, if it lands on you, it will kill you. It's like, no, that's not true. But that's what someone was trying to do, but with Gildas. Right, one more go. I think the best type of makeup is when you smear a piece of chick ribbon on your face. Let me try that again. My favorite makeup to wear is a bad egg. There we go. That's the kind of silly response I was after. All right, time to get the boiler on this floor fired up. Right, where is the boiler? Oh, I think I see it on the top right. Is that it there? These red cogs, they're the first in their color that we've seen, are they not? Gah, it's another security measure. You can only control them with a panel of the same color. It was Zip who came up with all this stuff, He said it was so that people only smart enough that could figure it out could get in. I mean, how smart do you need to be just to play around with these cogs for a little bit? All right, then, so I can't even switch any of the cogs as they are now because all of the power's down. So first I need to get to the boiler, and then it looks like we're going to have to play around with cogs for a while to be able to make our way across this room. Okay, I just got to the second boiler. I've already lit the blue one. So this is the red one here. So this is going to give me control over all of the cogs. But every time I use the control panel, it's only going to switch like that color, I guess. Unless maybe it is going to switch them all now. I'm not sure. We will find out. That's the floor primed and ready. Let's see. Okay. Why does it always do that? Why does it always like flash up super quick what someone says? Like no one can read that quick. That's not me reading slow, is it? Am I reading slow? Maybe I'm just reading slow, but that felt very, very fast. So, right then. So all of the cogs can be switched around. God, I wouldn't mind getting down that way. Oh, look, there's a higgledy stone down there. I want to go that way. So I want the blue one to stay as it is, but I need to switch around the red one. But I need to get back down to the control panel thing. So where are any of the where is there anywhere where I can switch them? Because that's just the boiler that lit them. I need to find some of the control panels because there's no control panels around these. I can go this way and go. Okay, I can lead around to here. And then can I go? Okay, then I can go up around this way. But I only want to go. Actually, okay, there we go. Now I can spin this one round. And that is going to allow me to go to here. Then I can get down this way. And then now I can switch the red one. So if I switch this, I should be able to head all the way back and then maybe be able to get that higgledy possibly. Oh, no, I didn't mean switch again. I'll switch it back and then I'll go and head back over there. Okay, I cleared the path to get down to the area here, but there's a bunch of stuff for us to get and also a new higgledy. It'd be a shame to replace Whiff Waff, but like I think the healing he does isn't as good as like the damage. I probably shouldn't say something right there, but yeah, basically I don't think he's as good as he used to be. Anyway, a voice can be heard coming from the higgledy stone. Well met, traveler. Show me what you've got. Give me what I like, and I'll like you quite a lot. Hey, I know it's talking about that sap, ain't it? The nice smelling stuff that girls like. Moldy? No. Filled with the goodness of the earth. Fresh resin-colored young grass. Smells like a spring morning. Maybe that one? The producer said pink fragrant. Smells like honey. Maybe that one. I'm going to go for the scented sap. Hopefully it is this one, because I've only got one of them. Am I going to get myself a brand new higgledy? Try offering up $1 for scented sap. And... well done, traveler! This is what I mean. That's the greatest offering I have ever seen. Looks like a little devil. Higgledy hidden inside of the stone comes flying out. Top Turvy the Testy has decided to join you for your adventure. I could equip him now. The thing is, I'd need to like level him up a little bit until he's going to be particularly useful. Because I don't know, like, the reason why you would need to keep switching Higgledies, because you can kind of just keep leveling them up, and it seems like the newer ones you get aren't particularly, like, stronger than the older ones you would have. So I've kind of just stuck largely with the same little set of Higgledies, and it's fared me pretty well up until now. But anyway, let me go and cut ahead until we've arrived at where we're going to be able to find the next Memolith. Okay, I think I pretty much worked out the way the room goes, and I know where the exit is. Basically, the whole thing was I needed to get that blue one spun around to this side, but still be able to reach my way to the door. And I think I have just done it. So yeah, we can go through here. I can just tell this is the way we're supposed to go because I could see a save point through here earlier. Like, I knew ages ago, even before I'd done the furnace, that this is going to be where it is that we needed to head to. And it looks like we're going back to the outside. Luckily, we can save as well because I will be honest, some of those fights back there were starting to get a little bit hairy, and if you lose, like, if you haven't saved in a while, then you're done. You're done for. I think you can actually save without these points. I don't think it never tells you, but I think, like, if you do this, yeah, so you can. Oh no, it won't let you save. Cannot save in dungeons or in other special locations. Okay, so you can't save anyway. You do need to be able to get to those save points, but luckily we have that save point there now, so we are going to be absolutely fine. I can not be super duper cautious like I had been up until now, like not wanting to get into like any danger. Because look, what's happening is it's like, it seems like the damage is way higher than like the defense for both me and the enemy. So I'm like destroying them pretty easily, but then they're doing loads and loads of damage against me as well. So like I get a bit carried away. So I'm like, oh, look at this. I'm taking them out easily. And then I look at my health. I'm like, oh, and they're taking me out easily as well. Oh, what's this? Oh, is this an elevator? Oh no, this is the next room. Okay, let's play the fun game of try and find out where the Memolith is. This one, I'll do a little bit easier this one, because I know you struggled a bit on the last one, so I'll try and make it a little bit closer. Right, can you work out where it is? I'll give you a clue. It's glowing and pulsating and red. Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. Getting them, it really isn't much of a challenge at all, but it's cool seeing back through the history, though, of the tower. And we found another one. Nice! That's 3 Memoliths now, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Let's see what this one has on it, shall we?
It's finally ready. Behold, the all-singing, all... With one of these revolutionary devices, anyone can be a wizard. No more magic monopoly for the casting classes. Now, there'll be spells for everybody.
You did it, Zip. Congratulations.
Hey, I couldn't have done it without you guys. This was a team effort. Don't forget that. I know I won't. Thank you, all of you.
Well, he's kind of a little bit forgotten it now, hasn't he?
We were a team back then. We all thought the same way, wanted the same thing. How did it all go so wrong?
President Vector, the reactor, there's been an explosion.
What did you say?
Well, you see...
An explosion. We're trying to remove the injured to safety, but we're too busy to...
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about the injured. What about the reactor? Is it damaged?
Yeah.
Yes, but only a little. It shouldn't set us back too far if we...
Ah, good. Then replace the team members that you've lost and continue the work. Nobody rests until it's fixed. Get your guys together and go to work.
God, why didn't everyone just leave? Just go somewhere. Just go. Just leave. Forget this guy. Just go. Come to Evermore. We need people. I need loads of people. Yeah, everyone come to... Can I just suggest that? Everyone just forget this place. Leave Zip there. Everyone come to Evermore. There's just one Memolith left to find.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And I found the signal. Perfect timing. It's another floor up on the production line. So we really did find them all. Who knew? Okie dokie dokies. One more left to find. We need to go up to the next... Hello, Whiff. Wow. We need to go up to the next floor in order to be able to find it. Well, let's have one last go. My favorite thing to spread on top of a cracker is a piece of chick ribbon. We need to go to a place with like funnier stuff, a funnier variety of things. Like in the main hall seem to be a bunch of good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to go and do another little cheeky save again so we can kind of carry on exactly from this place. But only one left to find, which means we will no doubt be able to find that one in the next episode. Look at that, 42 hours played. Probably half of that is actually playing, and the other half is just leaving the game on, just so I can get a bunch of a bunch of coffers from Evermore, a bunch of guilders, sorry, or King's Guilders, I guess, in this case. So yeah, we're currently heading up the tower, try and find the last one in the next episode, and then hopefully we'll be able to let Zip see some sense and see how he's corrupted himself. And yeah, that will be all good and dandy for Broadleaf. So anyway, though, that's the end of this one here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!